back to Central Valley Talk. I'm Mike Briggs, and what we do here at Central Valley Talk is we celebrate what's good about Fresno and Clovis and the whole Central Valley. There's so much going on that we want people to know about it, and so we invite different guests on different topics. And right now we're at December, I think 28th or so, coming up to guess what? New Year's, where everybody decides they're going to turn their life around, get healthy, get nutritious, get in shape. And so we invited in a special guest from the Flex Factory, Jim Reyes. Welcome, Jim. Now,
nice to meet you.
Now, you're a physical shop out in Clovis.
Correct.
Herndon, the address is on the screen, 1865 Herndon, near Fowler Avenue. And you sell what?
We sell supplemental products, protein, vitamins, minerals, pre-workouts. We're right next to the GB3 out there in Clovis. So
now, who should be taking supplements, by the way?
Well, I think there's a place for everybody where it's vitamins. Yeah. We do nutrition programs there, so learning how to eat right. We provide those services. Right. And it's a convenient way to get things like protein, get more protein in your diet.
I'm guessing anybody who eats wrong, which is all of us probably,
a lot, we
need some sort of supplement.
Correct. It does aid in getting all your nutrients in.
Yeah, from either vitamins to protein or some people are low on, zinc or all these things. But guess who does? Jim Reyes does at Flex Factory.
That's what we do there.
So people should just come in and talk to you.
Correct.
Get an idea.
We do diet programs. Those are by schedule, but coming in and getting some nutritional knowledge. We also go over exercising and working out. A lot of times we're right next to the gym, so we always tell people if you're doing an exercise, you don't feel the muscles.
You're right by the GB3, right? Out in Clovis by Herndon and Fowler.
Right.
Yeah. And so people who are working out especially should have some supplements, I'd imagine.
Absolutely. And after you exercise, actually, that's probably where supplementation like protein drinks will trump food, because when you work out, you elicit a stress to your body. And so your digestive system is a little off track. Right. So digesting something liquid is a lot easier. So to drink a protein drink after a workout is actually going to trump food.
Okay, well, I'll be the example. I go to the gym almost every day from 11 to 1.
Perfect.
So when should I be taking my protein? Some people say, it's when you're about to sleep. Some say right after the work. Some say before the workout.
So protein should be something that you put in all day.
All day
a little bit in part of your diet all day. But after you exercise, if you exercise hard and intensely, you're eliciting that stress. Yeah. So eating like a piece of steak or chicken, your digestive system till your nervous system calms down, you're not going to digest properly. But drinking a drink would be easier for your digestive system, so that's the perfect time to have it.
So right after.
Right after you work out.
And because I've been waiting until the evening because I read an article. I want to talk to experts. This is where we find experts right here. And I love for Jim to come on because I get free advice.
There you go.
Every time he comes. What about pre-workout? What should I be doing in the morning? Since I don't go to the gym till 11, wake up at 6, I got 3, 4, 5 hours in there.
Yeah. Well, not to shoot myself in the foot, because pre-workout is probably the most popular category of supplement right now in the last couple of years, but probably the least needed. Because it's just it's like your cup of coffee before you work out. It's just to get you kind of going.
Get you going,
Yeah, there's some ingredients in there that help with blood flow, that help with recovery a little quicker in between your sets, like ATP conversion. But it's probably it's not a nutrient product. So
not a nutrient, right? It's just something to get you going a little bit. I see. Does it prepare the amino acids or something to accept the chain? I have no idea what I'm talking about.
A lot of there's a few companies that do that. They'll put aminos, but most of them they're not. They're just a stimulant based, and blood flow products.
I tell you, a guy my age, I'm 63, going to be 64. I'm hesitant to take stimulants of any kind. I don't need that. My heart's already barely holding together.
And there's different categories that we have. Actually, an open bar of single servings because we're right next door, so people come, and we have the top shelf is the strong, crazy high stims, and then we have all the way to there's 0 stim.
So you have an open bar. I could go in there before going into GB3 and say, hey, I'm going to work out. What do I need?
Absolutely.
Good.
We'll make you a drink and get you going.
How about if I come out of GB3 after? Can I get a protein drink or shake?
So we have just regular protein, and then we have products that are recovery products that have amino acids and electrolytes and protein and all that, glucose and all that for you.
You were telling me about the water I drink. Mike, are you drinking enough water? And that maybe the water needs something in it.
Correct. So we need water to be mineralized to absorb it. So if it's like your refrigerator water or your bottled water, sometimes that's too clean. So it has
highly filtered water. There's nothing in there, huh?
Right. So we need to mineralize that so it absorbs and it opens the cells so the water actually absorbs into your body. So there's salt or something.
I read an article on this the other day that the salt or the minerals is what lets the water pass through your cell walls. Absolutely. So if you're just drinking all the highly filtered water, it's just passing through you.
That's right.
Yeah, you're not getting it into your system. So even if you're drinking 2 liters a day, which has always been my goal, I'm lucky to hit a liter. But if I'm not drinking the right water, then it's for nothing.
Right.
Do you sell something though that we can put in the water?
We don't, but we just recommend, we'll have a list of nutrients to recommend
Mineralize it.
to mineralize it.
By the way, questions like this, just go into Flex Factory. They answer questions for free in there. It's a lot of fun. What else do you want our viewers to know? We're talking about workout. Is that mostly what you have, is pre and post workout stuff?
We have regular vitamins, minerals, iodine, fiber, things like that. We're real big at gut health. So we do diet programs. We want to make sure your digestive system is working right, because that sometimes is the key to your diet working right, is the machinery working right. So we always do that. So fiber, probiotics, things like that.
I would say a lot of people just aren't doing probiotics. They're doing things that take the good stuff out of your stomach that help you, and they're not replacing it.
Right.
So,
People don't realize how easy it is to damage that ecosystem of your internal system.
Well, I've decided this. I don't want to become an expert on all this stuff. It's just too much to absorb. So
There's a lot.
I'm going to go to Jim Reyes. Let him do all the reading and research and
do.
stuff like that. And by the way, there's a lot of stuff out there on the internet that just hits my Facebook and Instagram all the time. Buy this, buy that, and you just don't know where to turn. So
Yeah, we see that. There's
But
always
you
the
know where
next
to turn.
Right.
Jim,
There's always the next
Jim
greatest
Reyes.
supplement coming out,
Yeah.
but a lot of it sometimes isn't.
Yeah. And things aren't changing that much. Minerals and natural things aren't changing that much from decade to decade, so we don't need the next new thing.
Right.
We just need a good, solid, steady product. We're almost out of time, Jim. What else do you want our viewers to know?
Well, this is where the busy season for nutrition. Everybody, the New Year's resolution,
New Year's,
the new
yep.
you. So we are accepting clients for nutrition programs and exercise programs.
Well, that's kind of one reason I wanted you to come today is everybody, well, I'm going to join the gym, but that's just a piece of it, huh? You maybe come to you and get a whole nutrition program going, diet program going, and there's all these fad diets you never know what to follow, but maybe get on the right track.
Absolutely. And this time of year with everybody starting their new programs, one of the big mistakes we see is people starting a diet where they're in a really severe calorie deficit, and then they're starting a new workout program where they actually need the energy to start the new program. Yeah. So when you start a new program, it shouldn't be in a deficit, or it should just be balancing out at first.
Yeah, a lot of these people just jump into the keto diet, but eliminating the carbs. But you need some carbs to give you the energy to work out.
Those are going to be your best, probably, fuel to work out. But your body is adaptive to it, and you can always train your body to be more metabolically flexible and do different diets, like the keto diet. So.
I promise you guys this. If you want to try something extreme like that, go talk to somebody. It's free to talk to Jim, and he'll put you on the right track. There's a lot of good diets out there. By the way, my diets I'm on, I'm never hungry, and I think that's the key.
Absolutely. Yeah, you shouldn't be starving yourself, walking around dreaming about different foods that you're not eating.
Oh, my gosh. I had the problem of, I'm on this great diet. I'm a little hungry. I go have one little cocktail, and boom, it's all over. I'm at the McDonald's or whatever's closest, just eating. So, yeah. All right, Jim. Thank you for coming.
Appreciate it.
Maybe come back in a month or so, and we'll talk to people about what they did, what their New Year's resolution was, and did they just join the gym and never go, or did they do it right by going to a place like Flex Factory Nutrition and talking to Jim Reyes and the crew over there and doing it right.
Absolutely.
All righty.
All right, thank you.
We'll be back with more Central Valley Talk right after this.